hello, and welcome to The Spirit Safe. My name's Rob. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. Now, one of my favourite distilleries, or a newly discovered favourite distillery, is Bunnahabhain. I've tried the 12 and the 18, reviewed both of those on the channel, and then more recently I tried and reviewed the 10-year-old Kjolbenach, which was a peated expression. So Bunnahabhain, it's from the north of Islay, and it's a little bit of a black sheep in that they don't intensely peat the whiskies. They're either very lightly peated or not peated at all. I'd love to try more Bunnahabhains, but they're just very, very difficult to get in Canada. And I always wanted to try the Moyne Oloroso, not available in Canada. So when I was in England, I stopped by the whisky shop in Manchester and picked up this, an independent bottling, 12-year-old Bunnahabhain, single sherry cask, bottle at 46% ABV. This is a 50 cl bottle, and I paid, I can't remember, it was something like £80. So maybe I paid a little bit over the odds, but when sherried Bunnahabhains aren't available to you and you want to try one, then you'll pay a little bit over the odds. So Loch, Fyne, the bottlers, they are affiliated with the whisky shop. The whisky shop being kind of an upmarket whisky retailer, both online and bricks and mortar. They've got a shop in Manchester, a shop in London, a shop in York, and they tend to be they tend to have quite small shops, but they're on the kind of upscale shopping precincts. When you go in there, it's all quite upscale. It's like a duty-free shop in that it's quite well fitted out. You're not tripping over old boxes and stuff, and generally you pay a couple of pounds more there than you would somewhere else, but you know, it's a good range, and the staff are always very nice whenever I go in there. Okay, that's what we got. So it says it's natural colour, and it's a very nice dark colour. Oof, look at that. And it says it's bottled with the absolute minimum filtration. Doesn't say non-chill filtered. I think what they're probably getting at there is it's either barrier filtered, so not chill filtered, or they've just done a very light chill filtration. But if it's non-chill filtered, I'd prefer them really to put that on the label to indicate that. Very, very rich and sherried. Earthy as well. And some funky, earthy notes coming through. This could be a lot older than it actually is, to be honest. I wouldn't blink if you told me that this was 18 or 20 years old. Big, big sherry influence for a 12-year-old. This is a first fill cask, or a very, very good second fill cask. I get a lot of black jujubes, which are soft black candies sold in North America. They've got a very strong anise flavour. Dr. Pepper, cherry coke, chocolate. Dried fruit, nut, sweet sherry. Oak. Raisins and mixed nuts. So I pick up almonds, Brazil nuts, and walnuts all in there. It's malty. It's fairly coastal, though not really as coastal as the things that don't have a big sherry cask influence. The sherry cask is dominating that a little bit, but you know, you can still tell that it's a coastal whiskey a little bit. Some tobacco, sour cherries, raspberries, honey. Full and very busy nose going on. Earthy, like organic pigment, kind of the paints you used to get at school that were organic pigment. peanut brittle, and maybe a little wisp of smoke. Rich, malty and sherried, molasses, nuts, cherry cola, a tangy cherry note, brown sugar, tamarind, leather, coffee, dried fruit, cocoa. Christmas cake. Really very good stuff. I give it one and a little drop. Good luck. Now with water, that's brought out a fresh oak shaving. A lot more waxy, waxed lemons or waxed citrus fruit. A lacquer or varnish came through a little bit. Lots of citrus rind, raspberries, tangy Oloroso sherry, granola with honey, menthol blackcurrant, like a menthol blackcurrant throat candy. Cherries, both black, like almost cocktail cherries, and very sour cherries as well. So a cocoa and an oak works together, and a citrus and cherry works together as well. And the coastal notes have become more apparent with the drop of water. Very, very nice. The palate with water, brown sugar, honey, licorice, cinder toffee, cherry coke, sweet and tangy, sweet and sour. It's rich, it's spicy, sour cherries coming through. On the finish, custard and creme brulee, stewed tea, butter, waxy fruits, citrus rind, cloves, Christmas cake, bitter cocoa, espresso, and a light coastal note as well. Become a little bit more buttery on the nose as well, with a bit of water and a bit more time. So this really is a very good bottling. Sadly, I think it's now discontinued or out of stock, because it was a single cask. So there are only 950 bottles of this whiskey. It was actually distilled September 2005 and filled October 2017, in case anyone's interested. This is an excellent expression. Really be sad to see it go. So I will keep my eye out for more Bunnahabhains. Keep my eye out for more stuff from Loch Fyne next time I go to England. I don't know that it will ever find its way to Canada, the Loch Fyne stuff. I'd be happy if it did. But yeah, Bunnahabhain is fast becoming one of my favourites. And I will keep an eye out for any more Bunnahabhain stuff that I can see in the shops. I'll buy it and I will review it for you. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the review. Like, comment and subscribe, and hope to see you again soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.